Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I am Jackass Mike today.
And today, we're not even cracking open a new bottle. Today is Mystery Mash Monday.
Ooh.
He's got me frazzled over here, so I'm going to apologize in advance. I can't even speak. So Mystery Mash Monday, I unleashed my wife on the many bottles we have on the other side of the room. We try to guess type, we try to guess price, we try to guess proof, whether we think it's finished or not. And ultimately, we'll grade it and see, what we actually think of it before we even know what it is. Then we'll do the reveal and we'll look like idiots. But that's the fun part of it.
Tension Tom calms down.
He's got me stressed out. Let me know. You know what? These new thumbnails, whether they work, they don't work. It's just, we keep forgetting to do them. It's a whole nother step and process and way more editing for this guy.
I keep forgetting to do them.
I'm going to blame him. He's got one job.
His nose is pretty good.
He's got more than one job, but he fails at all of them. Let's just put it Let's put it that
Not
way.
the one that pays me.
Not the one that pays. Listen, I got a ton of jobs. Not one of them pay me either. So just get in line. Did you say it was good?
It's a pretty good nose.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not really getting anything.
I'm almost getting like the powdered sugar effect again.
Okay. It's not pounding out like a Weller nose or anything.
No.
Okay.
It's there. I mean, she just poured it and came up.
I know, but I'm thinking, a handful of days ago we did an Irish and it popped out more than this.
Yeah, that was very fruity.
That was a good nose on a thing, I got to say.
Mm-hmm. It was very fruity.
Mm-hmm.
That threw me for a curve. It's not what I was thinking.
Me either.
Brought me to a different land I was not expecting.
Ooh, what land are you at? I keep doing this lately, like your father, and it drives me nuts. Or
I actually seen some chick on the news this morning.
Yeah,
and she was doing that. And she
drives me crazy.
She went from like nighttime news to like
some lady.
Morning.
By the way, go ahead.
News, Mr. Politically Correct.
You got me politically correct,
and then
people take offense to that. I don't. He, you can never escape your family. Let's just put it that way. As much as you're trying,
they're fucked.
Yeah, I know I am. Yeah, I notice I've been doing that lately. I'm like,
you actually have said that.
When I've been thinking, I'm like, what am I doing? Like, stop that. It drives me nuts.
She actually ended up putting her hands under the table after.
Yeah, well, I'm one of them. If I didn't have a glass, I'd be talking like this anyways. So I am animated when I talk. But lately, when I think, I'm like, that's helping me think. I don't know what that's doing, but
I shouldn't be laughing.
Mm-hmm.
Could be serious.
I don't know what I'm drinking.
Well, I was just gonna say, I think we might be in a little bit of a malt land.
I'm not getting a malt though, but it's very sugar-esque for sure. I'm getting a lot of sugar, like that rock candy sugar in the front, but it's not. Man, this is not a proofy guy right here. This is to me.
No.
It's drinking way low proof to me.
I don't know if it's way low proof, but it's not giving you.
I don't think it's not even bringing me to like 100. Like I think I'm sub 100, but we'll see.
I was
first couple sips. It's hard to tell, but
I was actually 86, so I don't know why I was even contradicting you. So
you already did that. I'm talking. I'm way down there. Like I'm thinking I might be 90 at tops, but I was thinking I was sub that. It's. You said it. I'm getting a. I'm fighting for a nose. Like I gotta draft it. Like I really stick my snars in there and go like to get.
I took a bigger sip this time. It has a little more of a tingly on your tongue when you swished it, because I actually took a bigger one because I forgot she's got the bucket over there. So
I just did that now.
And
I hear you.
So
I'm in like the bourbon land. No, I'm not thinking this give me a rye.
If it might be a high rye just because of that extra sensation with the swish. I don't think we're cranking in proof, but
no, I just took a big sip there because I agreed with you. I said the same thing. I'm not getting. I don't.
Initially, I thought I had that flavor, but this last sip when I swished it, it disappeared.
I do have a handful of low-proof single malts over there though that I had bought, but it's not bringing me. It's not bringing me a significant.
I could almost go there.
Okay, it's not bringing me a significant.
No,
nose,
I
though.
could go with a single malt, and I don't think it's proof. I'll stick with my 86. I could go with a single malt. It's got an aftertaste.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm not getting that. I don't know, man. This is a tough one.
This is not my crazy.
No, I don't think we're
ultimate
over.
flavor
I'm
profile.
hovering around 90, maybe 92, but I'm hovering around 90.
I was at 86.
Yeah. No. Well, because you made it sound like you were going to go higher, but
no,
I can't imagine. And if this is one of them crazy 110 proofs that drink like this, good for them. But it's not bringing any kind of proof. It's not bringing a ton of flavor. There's not a lot of complexity going on. There's no fruit. There's no nuts. There's no other than bourbon-esque flavors. You know what I mean? Like I'm not getting like a heavy, even vanilla or brown sugar. It's just kind of like that generic bourbon.
That's why I'm leaning towards a malt.
Yeah, usually I get like that,
and it has
sometimes
that
the
weird.
malts bring that cowboy, like the Texas flavor.
This one's actually bringing me closer to the Sexton.
But it's less. That had way more malt flavor, way more taste.
Okay.
Even in actually.
So they've been doing it for however many years. But even these guys in America just started.
No, I get it. But even, even the viscosity was better at the 80 proofer.
I'm with you.
Okay. No, we're on the same page. I just wanted to see if we were there.
You keep saying you're in bourbon land, and I'm trying to describe why I'm in the malt land. No, that's kind of bringing me to that land. That's all.
I get that. But I think that Sexton would outpower this one flavor-wise. Like I thought it brought a lot more flavor.
It did.
Okay.
And it stuck around.
We weren't on the same page then. I didn't know if you were going to say this was better.
And honestly,
I'm not liking it.
I'm not. $39.99 is probably even a max. I mean, that one to Sexton was $27.
Yeah.
So that's even a bonus.
Yeah, the $29.99 or under. If this is one of them real cheap ones.
Oh
no, I'm just going with the. This is just one of them.
There's not much for that price.
Well, I'm thinking back like when we did the very old Barton, it was $10. That's where this kind of is bringing me at. It's bringing me in that same.
I think that brought me more to a bourbon lane,
and it was more refined, and it actually tasted better.
Now I'm getting a fruityish note.
But I'm just saying, like as far as how this drinks,
it's fair to middling at best.
Yeah.
Are we grading this?
We can because we were C plus B minus on Sexton, and I am C minus.
I was going to say C minus.
Yeah, no, I'm because this brings me back to the
nose is starting to come through a little bit.
It's not bad. It is drinkable, and C minus is still a passing grade. But it's just what I'm looking at is
depends what test you take. Not in my range, but go ahead.
All right, but to me, it's crushable, but it's not like. Oh, I want to go back and drink that. You'd be like, I'm drinking it to drink it. I'm getting.
You wouldn't want this for the night. You're hoping there's a variety pack because you're like,
you want this at the end of the night when you already drank a handful and you just need something to carry you over because you want one more drink before you pass out.
Who wants a suck drink for the end?
I always do that. I'm silly because I already had a bunch of them.
Yeah, I'd rather have that first, and then I go to like, I really like to enjoy this.
Right? Yeah. This brings me back to when we didn't have shelves. And it was just, okay, you can drink it. It's not bad. It's drinkable. It's not like some of the ones we drank. And
so you're thinking it's a bourbon.
I'm going bourbon. I'm going unfinished because it doesn't have any flavor. And if it's finished, they did a terrible job. So I'm going bourbon, unfinished. I'm going to say 90 proof. And I want it $29.99 around.
Oh, I like that price.
And
I went $39.99.
No. That would be absolute tops. But you know what?
Because you wouldn't know what it is, and you'd be like,
I'll go with yours instead of mine. I would take the Fighting Cock 10 times over this one. Like it brought way more taste. He just scored a Wild Turkey 101 for $18.99, hands down, beyond a shadow of a doubt. If it's more than that, that has to be better. You know what I mean? So that's where the price range. That's why I'm going down on it because it's not bringing anything. Like I'm not getting a fruit. I'm not getting a nut. I'm not getting anything. So we'll see. Oh my God, there's no fucking way that this is what the bottle is. Wow. What the hell happened to this one?
Yeah, This is like
wow.
way
Okay,
out
this
of
is one of my
context here.
favorites. So I got to pause it. I'll be back in 1 minute. All right, so we are back, and I still can't believe. I even asked my wife. I went downstairs to say, "You sure you actually poured this in the bottles?" But here it is. Let's get into the particulars on this one. So this one is Penelope Architect Build number 2. I just want to make sure I got the right thing. So it comes in at 104 proof. It's non-age stated. We got this for $59.99. The distillery is MGP. They actually own it now anyways. Ross and Squibb, I should say. And it's bourbon finished in French oak staves. Now, we have had a bunch of these, and I had every, other than the latest build that just came out, I have everything but build 4. And we have loved every one of them. And I always say, these sit me back into my happy place, and they're delicious. This one drinks insignificant.
If you would have heard him over the break.
This one hurt my feelings. I'm not going to lie, because I have raved to everyone about that. But if you drink this one, I can see where someone's like, Penelope doesn't bring it. This reminds me of...
He thought he was punked. He did yell down to his wife. It was kind of funny.
No, I again...
There was no nose. There was really nothing. Nose actually went when you just reported. It came around, but it's not...
Maybe it has to open up. Maybe this will turn into a monster.
Could because it's an ice box in here.
It is a mere 50-something degrees in this room right now. But it's still, I'm not getting that sweet oak flavor that I usually get.
Is day and night from when we first started.
It is, but it's not, like, I don't know, even on the nose, if I would scream like double oak.
No.
I mean, we said it in the beginning. It's just good. It's drinkable.
The flavor, the nose is coming around way more than the flavor.
Yeah.
The flavor is still like,
yeah,
it's okay.
Yeah.
And again, it's
maybe
honestly,
because it's frigid, man. I don't know.
It's a $60 bottle. We weren't even close on that. And I guess the only bonus we could say, we were thinking, I said 86 and you said 90 or 92.
And it's 104.
So it's 104. That's what it's got going for it, I guess.
These normally are good, and maybe this was a bottle that just needs to open up. You know what I mean? But normally when I can usually,
there's like nothing that you usually can pick out.
No, I'm not
either
getting,
one of us. Really,
I'm not getting that extra oak flavor. I'm not getting that intense flavor that it usually brings. It's kind of water-esque and just okay. That's it.
And the nose is still minimal. It's better than when we started, but it's still minimal. It is probably by far one of the most disappointing Penelopes
of these.
Well, other than the 80 proof or whatever the first one we ever did.
No, and that's what it drinks like, though. It drinks so soft, so insignificant. It doesn't even coat as good as they usually do. Everything about it. And again, I know Steve is watching. Many times we'll have a handful of stuff, and he's like, "I want to finish with one of them," and and it just. You're like, that's nice. It brings you to...
Now it's finishing semi-sweetness, but it's not...
But
again, it's not
again, we're looking at the bottle. It's not...
It's
not impressive,
it's
though.
Not, it's not like overwhelming you either.
Is. No. It's just drinking meh. This one, it just drinks... And you know what? It's funny, too, because I think we did behind us. We have 2R. And I wanted to put 2R against 2 and 6R against 6. Because when it comes to an R, the way I understand it, if I'm wrong and somebody knows in the know, you can leave me a comment down below. When it says R, that's because it came from New Jersey, because it's something New Jersey. It starts with an R, and I forget what it was. It's not Roswell, because that's New Mexico, but it's Rossville. Maybe Rossville.
Like it is.
It might be that.
It does
New Jersey. So when they put an R on it, the way I understand from my research is that that comes from the boys in New Jersey that originally owned it, and then Ross and Squibb bought them back. So now the other one is I think it's in Bardstown or somewhere in Kentucky that they actually put it's Indiana juice that they ended up bottling down there. But I mean, again, 2 is a long time ago. I forget what they're on now. I think I got 9. There might be 10.
I was gonna say
it's somewhere.
I haven't seen a 10,
there.
but it's at least 8, 9.
It's up there on there. So this was a long time ago. But
this is one of the hardest ones if you don't have glasses to freaking figure out which one it is. Because sometimes, too, they'll be sneaky and they'll put like 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if you want the latest one or the newest one, you want to go to the far back.
You got to dig.
Yeah. It's kind of like milk. If you want the oldest date milk, go to the back.
And again, I don't know if it's because we are further on the pour or whatever. The flavor is coming. You know what I mean? This may do good in the blind in the future, but today, on first crack, in the frigid temperature, this was weak at best. This was weak at best.
Yeah, there's no backpedaling
So,
now.
No.
Said
It
was
is what it is. We're not going to change.
It's not overpowering. It's still not. I said it's getting a little better, but it's not.
No, I'm still not getting that sweet oaky flavor. And again, I can make all the excuses I can, but it's just meh. This one's just, and we're gonna go with that. We've had, I say it all the time.
It happens to everybody. I mean, it's just,
because as much as we like all the Elijahs, that one falls off, and we just picked it the other day. I thought it was a Willet product. It was tainted and it was weird. That maybe that's the case with this one. It just didn't hit their profile like they normally do. But that's why you try
maybe it was a snowy season that year, or a super hot season.
That's why you try to get them all and you throw them against each other and you see what happens in the end. But this one definitely needs something, whether it needs to open up or it just does. It doesn't bring that same.
I wouldn't run out to the 2.
No. If you're gonna pick one, hopefully you don't get the 2.
6, 7, 8, 9, or whatever.
Yeah, I rave about every other one that we've gotten.
We had one. I don't remember having this aftertaste.
What? No. It was. I loved everything we cracked by these guys.
I know.
And again, I probably have 7 more over there. I'm actually shocked you picked it. I actually asked her, "You sure you poured this one?" Because she's not above trying to be a trickster and pour something else, but because it certainly doesn't taste like the rest of the Penelopes. It don't.
I agree, but
well, there you go. That's Mystery Mash Monday. Again, leave a comment down below. And maybe you guys had the same experience. If you're gonna buy one, I don't. First crack, I don't recommend this one.
If they have a 2 and a 3, I'd probably go with 3.
Go with everything besides 2. And right now, this is
2 hour. I don't recall us saying
it's not bad. It's just not good compared to all the other ones. That's all. So it doesn't bring the taste and the flavor.
$60 good.
Nope. So there you go. That's Mystery Mash Monday. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.